This wave of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet leaks started out really interesting, but now it's become really annoying, especially having to sift through the new leakers' real information and Ku's fake garbage, while everyone is just being a weirdo. So Centro Leaks doesn't credit their sources, and they always try to obscure that way they can soak up as many followers as possible, so they're just scumbags. New people have come in, but Pori Leaks is also from like the weirdos that were leaking and theorizing and like riddling about Pokemon Legends and writing that, and then like this actually started promising like, ooh, I might use Pori Leaks over Centro Pokemon now, because at least they're making the distinction, because it's hard to keep track when Kaka, why name yourself that? I don't want to say that, so I just keep saying new leaker, when he keeps on going like private and stuff, and then Ku quit but then didn't, and then has a mental breakdown every 30 minutes. Everyone is freaking weird. So, yeah, at least with this, we can actually get some information out of it, which is also why it's days late, because, like, doing a video about that, well, like, half of that's fake, because it's Ku, and then the other half is, like, obvious stuff. So, and then Pori Leaks just stopped doing that, so I don't know who this is from anymore, or who to trust. Now, Ku made his Twitter public, and hasn't talked about this, so I think all of this is the new leaker, which is what's in this thread, but because there's no distinction, I might as well just, like, use the mega thread that Centro has. It's all so weird and annoying, so I want to do a palate cleanser since Toby Fox, he was a part of Pokemon Sword and Shield. He tweeted about his experience working with Game Freak composing music, and he also made like a tweet when the trailer came out like, hey, I worked on this game too. Well, now we're getting more information, and it's just wonderful. Toby's interpretation of what happened. So if you want to listen to the music, you can on the Pokemon Presents on this Twitter. I'll link in description. He has it timestamped. It's the raid theme. So when I was first given this assignment, the game director, Omori, showed me a Lucario with a gigantic, oversized crystal flower coming out of its head and told me this was the mechanic. Using this information as a blueprint, I created the song. Hope you enjoyed. At least Omori used Lucario, because like Lucario is an awesome Pokemon, and I think that kind of inspired like Toby's little riff he goes for, and it's also the same kind of guitar we hear for the Battle Tower. So yeah, like it makes sense that's Toby's music, and it works really well, and he's just making great themes, and everyone's loving it, and I love this Lucario as well. So that, like I said, palate cleanser. Let's get back into nonsense. So further proving that everyone in the Pokemon League community, or anyone that actually, like, is over-invested and cares about this too much, is just a weirdo, like people that watch A-Drive and stuff. Like, all you have to do is see their lack of social engagement and social interactions. So Centro Leaks decided not share story spoilers they had. Where can I find them? Does someone have the sources? So this is someone like, hey, where can I find this information? Like, you may not care, but I'm interested. And Centro also is, like, completely hypocritical, because they'll, like, leak things and be like, well, we don't leak here. So they're just taking their own, like, subjective interpretation of what people expect from leaks, even though they have a dedicated account just for spoilers, but they don't want to post story spoilers, even though they're spoiling everything else. And this guy's asking, like, hey, where can I find this? Because Centro, they're just being weirdos about this. Fine by me. I'm really only here to learn about the new Pokemon, and I can understand someone wanting to learn about the story. Personally, I'd rather that part of the game stay a surprise. One, you're already just, like, living and breathing the leaks Reddit, so I don't... Like, that doesn't make any sense. And two, you didn't answer dude's question. It's like, everyone is just a brat. That's like, a lot of the Pokemon community, but this is just weird. And then, like, the NPCs just keep on in. A mod! I'm in the same boat. I love learning about the new Pokemon, want to try to stay pretty clear of the story. Bro, that's an off-topic reply, and you're like, you're not even contributing to this either. I only care about the Pokemon. I'll play the story myself. The self-centeredness of the Pokemon community, and then all the replies are just the same after that. Fine by me. What? Where... Did you not read the question? Just see the tweets. Like, these people, they don't even care about what's real. They don't even care about reality. I don't know. That's an odd thing to want spoiled. What? The Pokemon? I don't even know, man. These people are too weird. So, after all that, yeah, we can talk about some of the leak stuff. Oh, and also people get mad at me when like, you can't say Ku's a fraud. Oh, I can. He's proven that he is not reliable in any way whatsoever, because he did this. Like, you can see that Centro Pokemon stole my stuff again. All I said was fake today. It's a success to troll them. But what they said ended up being in the game. So it either proves that Ku is completely unreliable, is playing both sides, which also means you don't have any real information at all and you're just grifting or being a fraud, or he's just playing the game of like what's most likely that makes it seem possible. Because yeah, he did like dozens of vague things for Pokemon Legends, and very few of them turned out to be in the game in an obscure way. That doesn't mean he's a leaker or has inside information. He's just a fraud, which is why nothing he has to say is of value or is worth reporting on or has any credibility. Meanwhile, the new dude, he posted screenshots and things that were directly in the new trailer. I'm going to follow him. So, unfortunately, this like update from a while ago didn't have anything. Main villain appears in the recent trailer. Fine, just playing the odds. Reports that the Elite Four were featured in the trailer. Again, just kind of playing the odds. Reports one of the Elite Four members is a gym leader's family member. Well, that's kind of like going off of this, like, are these just the Elite Four right here? Kind of makes sense. Also, this lady, well, we already know there's a gym leader that effectively looks like her daughter, so done. Like, yeah, okay. Have no reason to doubt the new guy, but also not like a super crazy thing. And now Q is like writing off the real information. That's just sad. But now we get into some interesting stuff. So we're talking about new Pokemon that are going to be in the game. 3 new dog lines. Fido, I hate it. It looks ugly. How can anyone think that Pokemon looks cute? Its face is just... yeah, its face is just ugly. I have no other way of putting it. That's a mug that not even a mother can love. Like, there was no attempt at making it look like a cool or cute dog. However, hope is still saved. We have a dark type and a ghost type dog line. That's spicy. That kind of brings back what was going on with Pokemon Sword and Shield when we're like, ooh, are we actually going to get like a Hound of the Baskerville kind of thing, a black dog in this game? And that would like kind of tie in with the lore. And there was like Bolthound logos you could see, but we didn't know until the Pokemon ended up coming out. So, pseudo-legendary Pokemon is apparently Dragon Ice. Neat. There's only so there was a few things I can still get excited about. Like, ooh, Dark Ghost dog evolution. Or not dog evolution, just dog lines. Where it's like, yeah, a lot of cool-looking dog Pokemon potential. New Spider Pokemon is Pure Bug. Okay. New Electric Bird. See, like, when you just get this without any extra details, not really too much going on. No skirts for trainers. And as we can see, the Pokemon community is ill, so they actually care about this and get upset. Lady that wears black uses a Medicham. But if we see here, she seems like she uses fighting type Pokemon, or at least has some kind of affiliation right there. New Sushi Pokemon that looks like a fish. It's a dragon type. Now that gets me excited. That gets me hype. Sushi is a pastime of mine. If I describe myself, it's Pokemon, DDR, and sushi. Also fishing, but I don't... So yeah, fishing ties into the sushi. That is my personality trait. So when there's a new sushi Pokemon that looks like fish, that's also really awesome. It also reminds me of when I played Trove, and I had the Sushi Dragon mount. So we're going to see how that looks out. Like, that has me excited. Hidden abilities of the starters are not new. I thought there was something where it's like the hidden ability of the grass starters like super busted or something. There's a past Paradox Pokemon based on Suicune. There's a future Paradox Pokemon based on Virizion. Now, I wonder if that means, like, based on as in not like, oh, it's a Paradox of Suicune. So it's actually just kind of, like, calling back in a weird, like, evolutionary kind of way. But also still, like, not just straight-up legendary Pokemon. So I think that'd actually, like, be pretty cool to have that kind of callback. I mean, that's also why it's Paradox Pokemon. However... it looks like both of them have been removed from the data and are being saved from DLC. How do we know this? How do we know anything about the data? What, like, did the dude just walk out with the test copy and is now figuring out everything about the game? I don't know. Did this get conflated with some coup nonsense? Even though I don't see him tweet about this stuff. I don't think it's all riddles and garbage. New convergent species based on Tentacool. It's a mushroom. It evolves into another mushroom based on Tentacruel. So, yeah, these species things are also getting weird. We're going to need, like, the full reveal, and then maybe some of the leaks make sense. But so far, the Pokemon designs are just wacky. New Dolphin Pokemon, 2 Stage 1, Big Dolphin, 2 forms, looks like a superhero, whatever. New Pokemon has version-exclusive evolutions, neat. Pokemon, or Sub-Legendary Quartet. Based on the old leakers riddle, well, we can just skip that. Elite Four, Flying Dragon Ground, question marks. So I guess, like, Elite Four being shown in the trailer doesn't mean like all of these people right here are Elite Four, even though it kind of like lines up. There's just a lot of things shown in the present, shown in the trailer stuff. Because like, yeah, that would seem like fighting, especially if she's going to have like a Medicham and stuff. So that's the thing. New Sushi Pokemon's Dragon Water. Weird, because I heard Pure Dragon like multiple times. There's also talk of a new coin Pokemon, and it's a ghost type. Has something to do with the towers. So we see that just kind of like around as one of the parts of the story. Bisharp has an evolution, looks like this. Image is an accessory that Sprigatito's evolution uses. Is it a wand? Seems like it's a magician cat Pokemon, and that's also been leaked recently. Or maybe that's, I think that might be at the bottom of this thread where they actually break it down. Yeah, so the reason why they said magician is because the Pokedex entry says magician Pokemon. And from what we saw like on the new trailer with like how the Pokedex entries have like Pokemon on them in a weird way, where it's like, it's kind of like a magazine cover looking thing. So yeah, like we can actually see a little bit of Pokemon, which makes sense from like the face design, I guess. And then it's called the Magician Pokemon. And instead of just showing us it, we get this. That's really cool. And then we get that. There's a new Fire Warrior Pokemon. This picture is a hint for it. So dude, just flaming eyes, flame everything. Fireblade Pokemon, Fireblade Fire Warrior, the version exclusives evolution that we talked about earlier, I guess. Hint for the coin Pokemon evolution. Becomes like a golden ghost statue on wheels because he's cool. Sprigatito's evolution line is the magician Pokemon. Quaxly's a dancer. Hint for Quaxly's evolution as a dancer. Hint for Fuecoco, egg. See, like, we have, like, somehow the Affleck leaks just told us more, and we're a lot more interesting, where it's like, oh, this is starting to come real, and now we get to look forward to a Gigantamax Lapras and some other crazy things going on, and like these new gym leader reveals. Let's go. And now with this, it's like, bruh, like you're taking pictures of the game, and they've also been taking like really weird pictures of the game, if I can find it. Okay, I saw this. Hazku had a meltdown today. Yes, 1,000 likes. And yet people will still be like, he's credible, when again, like all he's done is throw out his credibility. Like if you have real information and you're putting it across in a coherent, non-fraudulent way, you have no reason to have meltdowns or like get upset about it. You just drop it and go, yep, see, I was right. But there's so much ambiguity and also just times where Ku's completely wrong that he can't do that. So then he has meltdowns over it. I don't know. But apparently 1,100 people have nothing better to do with their sad, pathetic lives that this matters to them. Cool. So we have a name hint, Eevee, like, these are just palindromes. So, alright, Giraffe Rig is already a palindrome. Whatever. Actually, new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet shown by a leaker. Cool. And then more of that. That's what I mean, like, Homeboy's got the game. He's just making it really crunchy. For whatever reason. I wonder if that's like the tail of the Sushi Pokemon. I don't know. Is this like the Verisian thing? Is that part of a face? Oh, that looks like, yeah, it looks like we got a little bit of an eye down there in the bottom right corner. Yo, if that's like the dark of the ghost dog, that seems pretty dope. But we don't get to see or have nice things because the Pokemon community is just so stupid at this point. But yeah, like, unless the localization or the testing team is in like some foreign country where they just don't care, because when it came to the leaks of one of the Pokemon Sun and Moon trailers, it was like posted in Russian or something. Like when Tapu Koko and Snoop Dogg leaked, I think when they showed it, it was like Cyrillic for the rating, like the age rating on it. And that's where it was like, okay, so something like got out of the European testing or like the European marketing side for Pokemon. And it's like that just happened again, where it's like some foreign thing just does not care. So they're just able to take pictures and walk out. Or did someone just steal a game at this point? And that's also why it's like, oh, it's not in the data or the DLC or something. Or, it's just weird. I don't even know. And the game's coming out in 3 months. I don't know. But yeah, so everyone's weirdo. The information's weird. couple of interesting things to look forward to. That's how that. It just, yeah, I don't know. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.